I've been out traveling quite a bit lately. Texas, Germany, Norway, basically collecting air miles and bad coffee. And wherever I go, the camera gear has a tendency to sneak into the suitcase. But here's the thing, I like to travel light. Doesn't matter if I'm hiking up an Arctic mountain or just dodging tourists in London. I don't really want to be dragging a full studio on my back. For me, it's all about low effort, high impact, preferably without putting my spine out. So in today's video, I'm going to show you what goes into my travel bag, or rather, how I managed to cram a surprisingly capable setup into something that doesn't require wheels, straps, or Sherpa. Oh, and just a quick reminder, I won't hassle you to hit that subscribe button just yet. But if you like what you see, I might give you a little nudge later on. Cool? Alright, let's do it. Hi everybody, I'm Kirsten Nuts and you're watching Platypod TV, brought to you by Platypod, where innovation never sleeps. Now gear-wise, I like to keep it lean. I used to lug around roller bags, massive camera backpacks or messenger bags like this one that slowly destroy your shoulder. But these days, it's just this small shoulder bag and nothing more. Now, this isn't actually a camera bag per se. In fact, I picked it up from a military supply store for almost nothing. Also, it doesn't look like a camera bag, and given what I keep hearing about pickpockets in London, that's probably a good thing. Inside, I've got my Nikon Z6II. Now, I used to swear by the Fuji X100F, and it still is a fantastic camera, still love it. But lately, I've fallen for Nikon's recent 40mm f2 little knockabout lens. It's such a great focal length for street photography. It's brilliant for environmental portraits. And again, it's just an all-around fantastic knock-around lens. I love shooting with it. And to be honest, these trips are important for me to ignite the love for photography. So that fits into the bag really quite easily, no problem at all. Okay, what else have we got? The Platypod Delta. Well, that comes with me everywhere. It's compact, it's sturdy, and it's a super small footprint. So easily packed away. I also packed the Platypod Traveler, which is tiny but packs a proper punch. And of course the disc, well, first of all, it goes with the Traveler, but it also doubles as a handy little converter because you never know when you need that. Now that goes in here. Again, super easy. Now also, always take this little Velcro strap with me, just in case. And this little rubber mat. It's perfect for smooth and slippery surfaces, or if I fancy plonking the camera on the bonnet of my car, or hood, for those of you on the other side of the Atlantic. The mat disc and Velcro strap are all part of the Platypod accessory pack and come in this handy little pouch here. The pouch is super practical. I normally put the Traveler in here, so it doesn't scratch anything in my bag. The pack also includes a spigot, but to be honest, I leave that at home most of the time. It's great for connecting lights and things like that, but on a little street photography trip, it's surplus to requirement. Occasionally, I might add the handle too, just for some extra height options, or when I'm planning on shooting video. It does help to stabilize the camera without the need of a full-size gimbal. Well, does it replace a gimbal entirely? No. But it's very useful for some quick running and gunning. And here's one last thought for you. I typically avoid carrying any unnecessary items on, let's say, a quick trip into town or something, like, extra memory cards, chargers, and especially tripods. I found that I virtually never fill up a card on one trip, and my battery usually lasts for most of the day. So unless I'm planning something very specific, I leave that extra ballast at home. I might, however, throw in some filters like NDs for long exposure or a polarizer. For that, I picked up this handy filter pouch, which is, again, super handy, protects your filters, fits in the bag, and again, weighs almost nothing. With this setup, I can shoot most things, and if not, it's probably not worth shooting anyways. Okay, this was a quick overview of what I typically carry with me when I'm on the go, and I would love to hear what's in your bag. So make sure to drop a comment below or join us on the Platypod Facebook community page. We'd love to see you there. And there you have it, folks. I hope this video gave you some ideas. And if you want to learn more about photography, check out my podcast, the Camera Shake Podcast, where I've talked to pros like David Berkman in detail about how they create their amazing images. And if you're not yet following the Camera Shake Podcast, then what are you doing? Check it out on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and wherever awesome podcasts live. You'll find all the links in the description below. As always, take a snapshot of your setup or share your final shots on Instagram. If you've been experimenting with Platypod and like what we've discussed today, I want to see your creations. Make sure to tag Platypod on Instagram and use the hashtag #postmyplatypod. And if you like this video, we have a button specifically for you right here. Join the community over on Facebook to see what other Platypod users are up to and ring the bell so you don't miss our regular videos. That, my friends, is all for today. Keep creating and I'll see you next time.